The Hippopotamus Postman. Once upon a time, I was searching and searching for an answer to this question. What should I do with my life? Then I heard that there was a man who was a prophet. A prophet is a man who speaks for God. He seems to have a direct telephone line to God, and many times he tells people about their lives. This prophet I'd heard of was in a place called Kansas City, halfway across America from where I lived at the time. My wife and I flew out there and met him at his house. His house was old and wooden. When we arrived, we entered and met the prophet, a man with a very big belly and nice white hair. With him were two other very important-looking men. The prophet had a message for each one of us. First, he went up to one of the men and he said, "You're going to be a great evangelist. You're going to talk to thousands and thousands of people." Then he went up to the next man and he said to him, "You're going to be a great pastor, and you will take care of hundreds of people." Well, I smiled. The prophet seemed like a very friendly man. He had said such nice things about all the other men. I couldn't wait for my turn. I was certain he would have wonderful things to say about me too. Then he went up to my wife and he said to her, "You're such a very special lady. Why, you will be like a songbird. You'll be singing for God. Also, you will counsel many women who are hurting." Well, we knew it was right because my wife sang in choirs and also liked to listen to women who had lots of problems. Well, my turn was coming next. Finally, the old man walked up to me and looked at me straight in the eyes. Then, in a very loud voice, he said to me, "Oh, you're going to be a hippopotamus." A what? I was really shocked. I was embarrassed. I just stared at the old man. I felt like running away to hide. Such great things for everyone else. And I am a hippopotamus? Well, before I left, I got up the courage to go to the prophet. I couldn't leave like that, could I? Isn't there anything more you can say about me?" I asked him very shyly. He paused to think about it. He scratched his head. "Well, yes, I think so," he replied. "You will be a hippopotamus postman." "Well, thank you," I said, feeling just terrible. "How crushing. I didn't know at all what he was talking about. I'd come halfway across America and I was sad and depressed. Oh, I know this is strange, but could you please tell me just a little bit, just a few more things, a little more about being a hippopotamus postman? To be honest, I don't really understand. Don't you know anything? The prophet asked. You're a hippopotamus. Now, hippos are kind of silly looking with those funny little ears. But don't you know that in the jungle, the hippo is one of the most feared animals? He is fierce. You see, nothing can stop a hippo from going where he wants to go. He is big. He is strong. He just goes everywhere without anything blocking him. He's so big that nothing gets in his way. Absolutely nothing. And you're going to be like that hippo. Nothing is going to stop you. Do you understand? I guess so, I replied. But what about the postman part, I asked, getting up more courage. Oh, have you no understanding, young man? He asked. You are going to be delivering letters. Letters? I asked, feeling stupid again. Love letters from God, the man said loudly, and you're going to go all around the world telling people about God's love. Well, then I knew. I finally knew what my purpose in life was supposed to be. I was supposed to go all around delivering love letters from God. And nothing is supposed to stop me from delivering the message. So this program you're now watching is the result. It was hard getting it done. It's been hard getting it translated into different languages. But you see, the fact that this program is brought to you means that nothing has stopped these love letters from getting through to you. Oh yes, and one more thing. Perhaps one day, you too, you might become a hippopotamus postman. The world really needs lots of hippo postmen and postwomen too. There are lots of love letters to deliver and many, many more countries to go.